Wonderful. Thank you for joining me for a 60-minute yoga class. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes to warm up our body, and then we will hop into 26 and 2 yoga, 26 postures, and 2 breathing exercises. If at any point in class something does not feel right for your body, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, and that's okay, but we're never going to a point of pain, a point where we could cause harm to ourselves or someone else. For the sun salutes, you're going to come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together, arms down by your side. I'll stand back and show you in periphery. We're going to connect every movement in the sun salute to a breath, an inhale or an exhale. Bring your hands together at heart center and begin. Inhale through your nose as you lift your arms up, look up. Slowly exhale through your nose, bend your knees and fold. Arms with your ears, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale, lengthen into a halfway lift, back flat, chest forward. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. On your next exhale, hug your elbows all the way into your ribs and lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. And bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen, halfway lift. Slowly exhale and fold, soften, relax your head. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Slowly exhale, bend your knees as you fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your high plank. Now, if that lower and down motion does not work for you, skip it, go straight from your plank or tabletop directly into your down dog or child's pose. Otherwise, pull your elbows in, lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into your back bend. Exhale, lift your hips up for down dog or sink your hips down for child's pose. Either way, spread your fingers wide, breathe down through your knuckles, your palms, so you're not putting your body weight on your wrists. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Slowly exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with ears, hands together, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back, high plank, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels to the floor. If your heels are not touching the floor, you can try taking a wider stance. If you have tight hamstrings or knees, you can micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, press your heels down, push the floor away from you. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Slowly exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm-up. Come to the middle of your mat space for 2 sets of pranayama deep breathing, standing deep breathing to begin our 26 and 2 yoga sequence. Feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back, arms forward, elbows touch. Good, inhale. Elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead, lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down, breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up as you exhale. Open your mouth wide like you're fogging up when you're on the ceiling. Look back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads, lock your legs. Exhale, head up. So weight stays in the heels, thigh muscles contracting. Look back, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down as you inhale. Suck your stomach in, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, abdomen in, shoulders down, elbows up, triceps parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you're going to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push and squeeze. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set, deepest breath so far. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down, curl out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your fingers, switch to grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top. Bring your knuckles under your chin like the loop. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Pull your abdomen in, grow taller out of the base of your spine. Begin, inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth, slowly tilt your head back. Reach your arms forward, elbows touch, pointing forward. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale, head up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows touch. 1. Inhale, head down. Use the full 6 seconds to inhale. Take in more and more and more air. Exhale, head up. Use the full 6 seconds to exhale. Synchronize your breath with your body movements. Elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, head down. Exhale, head up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life when your lungs are totally full. Surprise yourself, take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, arms down. Okay, Ardha Chandrasana with Padastasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, shoulders down. Inhale your arms over your head, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, nice tight grip. Stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, stomach in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward, get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, big stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you push your hips to the right. Come down as you breathe in and out through the nose. We're gonna breathe intentionally for the rest of class. If at any point you find that you're holding your breath, you can't breathe, or you're breathing through your mouth, slow down, do a little bit less. Less is more until one day less is less, and that's when you go deeper. So if you can breathe, if you have the form, then you go for depth at the end. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. First back bend of the day, take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open. Relax your head back as far as it goes. You can give your head a gentle shake, look for the floor behind you. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, upper back. Keep the weight in your heels, thighs tight, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Arms over ears, hands to floor, drop your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is the U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padastasana, hands to feet close, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Wrap your elbows back behind you. Try to touch your elbows together behind you. Roll forward like a wheel. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees. Relax your head. Eventually, face touches the shins below the knees. No room for light and air between the upper and lower body. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes. Lift your hips up. Push your knees back. Pull as you stretch. Good. Change. Come up. Arms with ears. Knees can bend as you lift up. Nice. Arms down. And you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together. Switch the grip. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. Hips forward, arms back. Seal off the gap between your biceps, arms, and ears. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, drop to the right. Push your hips to the left. Still looking forward as you breathe through your nose. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor. Push your right heel into the floor. Get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you push your hips to the right without bending elbows or knees. Weight in the heels, hips forward, head and arms back, arms still with your ears. Push your right hip a little forward, two hips in line, left shoulder forward, open your chest, light up, flower, petal, blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, second heart opener. Keep your eyes open, relax your head back as far as it goes. Squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and bring your arms back. Notice if the knees or elbows start to bend, lock your legs, lock your arms. Notice if the hands are coming apart. Use your grip strength, actively squeeze palms together, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward, and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, fold, flat back. Notice how you're going into the posture with a straight spine. You'll come out of it with a straight spine too. Hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Second set, bend your knees. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Pull in your heels to roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up, arms with ears, chin away from the chest, come up with a straight spine. Good, arms down, let that one go. Keep your shoulders down, chest proud. Step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, awkward Utkatasana. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, suck your stomach in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in and lean your upper body back, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there, arms are counterbalanced. Press your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, now come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up, bend your knees and sit down. Legs might shake a little bit, that's okay. Notice if the knees are coming in or out, point the knees and toes forward, fingertips active, triceps tight, sit down like you're sitting down into a chair, but don't sit below chair. Change, inhale to come up, last part, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, point your toes forward, squeeze inner thighs together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body. I'm not gonna sit down all the way today because of a toe injury, but you can keep sitting all the way down. Stop when there's a half-inch gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side. Looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, knees together. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, triceps tight, all 5 fingers together, reach your arms forward, bend your knees and sit down. Pull your abdomen in the whole time, weight in the heels the whole time. So you're simultaneously reaching your arms forward, sinking your shoulders down and lifting your chin and chest up. With your chin up, chest up, change. Until they come up, keep your arms super strong, push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide, lift your heels, stretch up and sit down. So rather than leaning forward, you want to lean back, heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Last part, coming up, standing tall. Squeeze knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. The slower you do, the better you do, like a motorcycle ride, pardon me, like an elevator ride. As you get down to the ground floor, you go even slower. Squeeze your knees together and forward, pull your abdomen in, stretch your spine up, and change. Slowly come up, knees together, good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, swing right arm, under left arm, right under left, palms together. You can interlock fingers, have hands in prayer, or grab your shoulders. Pull elbows down, sit down, stay down there, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg, right over left, cross, twist, and breathe. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down, and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, big stretch up. Swing your left arm under your right arm, left under right, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg, left over right, cross, twist, breathe. So on this side, knees to the left, upper body to the right. You want your shoulders and hips even, wrists over elbows, elbows over knees, knees over ankle. Bring the weight back into your heel, sit down more, elbows down, stomach in, upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, right the second set. Bring right arm under left arm, bicep under tricep, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring right leg over left leg. Eventually wrapping the foot, doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. Push your left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward. So wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles are all in one line. Sit down more, stomach in more, elbows down, bring your upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one. Left arm under right arm. Pull elbows down, wonder fingers below the nose. Into your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your left leg over your right leg. And you might notice that this side feels a little or a lot different for you. It does for me. We're not symmetrical. You might know why this side is different, like a shoulder or knee injury, or you might just be realizing today, like, my hip is tighter on this side than the other side. That's a great place to be. So a little bit lower, breathe a little slower, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers. Okay. Beautiful. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janushirasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. Standing leg should be solid. Concrete, one piece, lamp post, unbroken. You have no knee. If you've got a grip on your foot, you know your leg is locked. Inhale, slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. Flex all 5 toes back towards your face from the ankle. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs lock, pull abdomen in, stretch up, and then bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Arms straight, bend the leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg so your big toe points forward. Inside of your mat runs inside of your foot runs parallel to your mat. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, pull your abdomen in, round down, and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, even your thumbs under the foot. So you want to pull your abdomen in the whole time, contract inner thigh, outer thigh, lift your kneecap, squeeze your glute, and when you're ready, lift your left leg up. So you're using all the muscles that surround the standing leg, even the core, right, that surrounds the hip, to stabilize bones and joints. Push your heel forward, flex your toes back. If the standing leg is bending a lot, think about lifting your hips up so your knee is over your ankle, not your big toe. If both legs lock, then bend elbows down, touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscle, heel forward, toes back, shoulders down, stomach in, change. Arms straight, bend the leg, left foot down. You can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, squeeze your left thigh tight, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back, round down and pick up your right foot. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck chin to chest. Keep your big toe on the floor. Touch your forehead to your knee. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Take your time as you reverse out, keeping the big toe down. Good. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg. Lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, flex your toes back. Notice if one hip is way higher than the other, maybe even out the hips, left hip down. This is a good place to be. When you're ready, round down, pick up your foot, lock your right leg, flex your toes back, relax your face, and when you're ready, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. Elbows go below calf muscles, tuck chin to chest. Keep your big toe down. Put your forehead on your knee. Heel forward, toes back, stomach in. Whenever you're ready, change. Keep the big toe on the floor as you reverse out. Very nice. Standing bow pulling pose, feet together. Bring your right hand up, out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot, at the ankle, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back. Right hip forward, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. Take your time. At first, just find a place where you can balance, back bend, and breathe through your nose. This is the cardiovascular part of class. The more you come down parallel to the floor, the more the heart rate increases. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. So from the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up. In other words, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Body down more, leg up more. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up. Out to the left, reach back. Without turning or twisting your shoulder, pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Right arm up, knees together to start. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, lift your chin, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously charge your body forward. And sometimes just the setup is a good place to be. When you're ready, start to come down. Keep your chin and chest lifted. You're kicking in 2 directions. You're kicking back and you're kicking up. The more you kick back, the easier it is to balance. The more you kick up, the more that you'll back bend. So do both at once. Charge your body forward. Keep the tricep muscle tight. Slide the right shoulder forward. Relax the left shoulder back. Kick away from your body. Body down more, leg up more. Charge your body forward. Try to touch the wall in front of you. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together, arms down. Take a breath. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right. Reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle. Left arm up, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Try to create maximum space between your left fingertips and your right toes. So really left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. And remember, you want the heels to stack on top of each other. So body down, 2 heels in line, kick back, 2 shoulders in line, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Slowly kick yourself up. All right, last one. Left hand up, out to the left, reach back. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle, right arm up, bicep with ear, knees together. Lift your chin, lift your shoulder, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. That's all you have to do. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, breathe through the nose. Feel the posture in your body. So maybe heart rate's a little increased, right? You're stretching your right hamstring, you're bending your spine, you're opening through the shoulders, the chest. Slowly body down, leg up. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Kick yourself up. Beautiful. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana, balancing stick, feet together, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, nice tight white knuckle grip, big stretch up to decompress the spine. Step your right foot forward, keep stretching the spine, lock both legs, point your left toes, stretch, and start to tilt like a slow moving seesaw. Maybe at first just 1 or 2 inches, eventually coming down parallel to the floor, body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, stretch, 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 change, left foot down, right foot back, Big stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like Tom, but not a broken umbrella. Chest down, chin forward, leg up, stretch, change. Right foot down, left foot back, slowly, consciously arm down. So we're aware of our body at all times in class. Second set, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, stretch up. Step your right foot forward, shift your weight to your right foot, lock both legs, point your left toes, and when you're ready, come down. Take your time, slowly coming down, eventually parallel to the floor. Sometimes just the setup is enough. Arms with your ears, squeeze your palms, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, pull the abdomen in, stretch up. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, point your right toes and come down without letting the right hip lift up. So right hip down, spiral your inner right thigh up, right foot to the right, sole of the foot flat to the ceiling, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, come to the top of your mat. You can face the long side of your mat for the next 3 postures. I will face you, standing, separate leg, stretching. Dandayamana Bikram, Paschimottanasana. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward, hinge at your hips. Good, you can start with your hands on the floor. Eventually you're gonna grab your feet or your heels from behind. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. If your head's not yet touching the floor, take a little bit of a bigger step, roll forward, hips up, knees back, lock your legs, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up, take your time. We're gonna float a triangle trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out, make sure your heels are in line, not crisscross. Inhale, bend your right leg and bounce a couple times like a motorcycle ride to gain control. Sit down, lean back, and move your arms at the same time. Elbow in front of the knee, hover your fingertips between your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, profile of your face visible to the side wall. Push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. You can bounce a couple times to warm up the hips and knees. You can also take a bigger or smaller step if it helps you to sit down. Lean back and move your arms. So you want your knee directly over your ankle. If your step is too short, your knee will go way beyond your ankle and that'll put unnecessary strain on the kneecap. So make sure that the knee is exactly over the ankle. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, really reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, feel a big opening across your chest, push your elbow into your knee, turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, bring your arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Pivot on your heels to the back of your mat or the side of the room for standing, separate leg, head to knee. Dandayamana Bikram, Janushirasana. Make sure you still have a big step between your feet. Turn your back toes in, move your left hip forward, squeeze your left glute as you press your left hip forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly with control go down. Chin to chest, stomach in. Bend your front leg if you need to. Touch your knee and head together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. You can always take a bigger step if that helps. Tuck your chin to your chest, bring your forehead and knee together to touch. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly unfurl, left hip forward, full stop at the top. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to the front of your mat or the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, squeeze your right glutes, press your right hip forward. Stretch up, chin to chest, go down. So keep squeezing your right seat all the way down to keep the hips even. You can also turn your back toes in more. That helps you keep the right hip forward. You can bend your front leg or take a bigger step if that helps you touch your knee and head together. So forehead to knee contact, right? This is a compression posture, but you're never forcing your body, especially anytime we fold forward or round or both. You want to make sure that you're listening to your body, never like forcing your back to open this much.
Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, arms with ears, head up last, beautiful. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, slowly arms down. Lovely. Second set stretching, arms over your head, big stretch up. Step your right foot to the right, a generous step, arms down parallel to the floor. You can turn your toes in or point your toes forward. Lock your legs, lift your chest, and go down. Chin lifts all the way down, looking forward. Grab your heels, bend your elbows, elbows to calves, lift your shoulders, shoulders to ceiling, pull your abdomen in, belly button to spine. Everybody roll forward. If your knees are bending a lot, put your hands on the floor in front of you, walk your hands forward, lift your hips up, push your knees back. If you've got a grip on your feet, pull, stretch, lengthen, touch your head to the floor, in between your feet. Beautiful, change, slowly come up. Triangle, press your hips forward, stretch the crown of your head up, turn your right foot out. Most folks want to take a bigger step. Bend your right knee, sit down, lean back, and move your arms. Elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling, look up, actively stretch up. Reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, sink your left hip down, push your right knee back, turn, twist, open your chest, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, right toes in, left toes out, two heels in line. Inhale, bend your left leg, sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling. Look up and really stretch up. Use your triceps. Reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, bend your left knee, sit down more, stomach in more, chest up, turn, twist, open. Lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, Jani Shavasana, head to knee. Pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, move your left hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, and slowly go down. Go down slow with control. Take your time, listen to your body. Again, you can turn your back toes in more, can take a bigger step, can bend your front leg, touch knee and head together, front side compression, throat choke, jaw relaxed, eyes open, stomach in, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips beyond your big and second toe, bring maximum weight to your front foot and try to even out your hips. So right hip up, left hip down, two hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee a couple times real quick at the end. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl as if you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, head up, last. Good. Pivot on your heels to the front of the room, uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, press your right hip forward. Notice if your hands are coming apart like mine are, try to press palms together. Use your biceps, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. For a balance challenge, can you keep your hands together? Right, for this one, it helps to bring the weight into the front foot. That'll help with balance. Chin to chest, pull the abdomen in, round your spine, touch your exactly forehead and knee together. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Head up last, beautiful, pivot on your heels, right foot back, slowly arms down. Beautiful, come to the middle of your mat, tree and then toe. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Heel to costume, Tadasana pose. Slowly, gently let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. You can bring your right hand up to the center of your chest, left hand up, palms together. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand, start to fold forward, hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your left knee, sit down on your heel. Lock your hands back, stretch your spine up. Left hand up to the center of your chest, right hand up, palms together, come a half inch off your heel. And when you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up. Bring your heel to the floor and then press your hips forward, lift your ribs to come up. Good, change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left leg up, heel to costume, let your left knee drop. You can bring your left hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance without your foot falling, right hand up, but if your foot falls like mine does, hold on the whole time. Option to stay here or flow to toe stand. I'm not gonna do this side, but I'll walk you through it. Pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, don't move your eyes. Start to fold forward. So looking at one unmoving spot on the floor helps with balance. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee and sit down.
Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. This is kind of like the third part of awkward pose. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together and down. Lift your chest. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand up, palms together, elbows down, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. Good, when you're ready, hands to floor, lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, heel down, and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Beautiful, change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, we are on the floor for the rest of class. I'm gonna adjust our camera angle. Whee! Okay, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Bring your heels together. Let your toes fall open. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed. Slow inhale, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale, feel your shoulders fall. Pavadanitasana, wind removing pose, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin just below the knee, nice tight white knuckle grip, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, look down the center line of your body and hold. Eventually, or in the future, the knee will tuck under the armpit. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out and down. Keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle doesn't naturally touch the floor, flex your right toes back to your face to anchor the right side body down on the floor. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for coming to class today. Good for you. Squeeze your knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor without lifting your head. Look down the center line of your body and breathe. Change, arms down, eyes open, take a breath. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your fingers, switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder. Notice if you're rolling way to the right though, right? You want to keep the left shoulder down, left glute down, left leg down as you look down the center line of your body. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, pull your knee out and down. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Pull down to open the hip capsule. You are purposely putting pressure on your lower abdomen. This posture is good for digestion. Change, left leg down, both legs up. Grab your elbows each other. And at first we're kind of roly-poly-olies in this one, but eventually, right, you start to notice the neck lengthening, the shoulders softening, the lower back, even the hips start to roll onto the floor. And it's not something you can force. It's just like if you do this posture on a hard, flat surface every day, maybe twice a day, right, in this posture, slowly over time, the back starts to lengthen and realign. Change, arms down, eyes open, take a breath. Next, we do a straight leg sit-up. If you have any concerns about your back, you can skip the sit-up, roll off to the side, meet us on your abdomen. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Beautiful. Turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bhujangasana. Place your hands flat on the floor just below your shoulders. So from a bird's eye view, I can't see your fingernails. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift, stretch your upper body off the floor. Use your back strength, come up halfway only. Just your belly button on the floor, the rest of your chest is in the air. Elbows stay bent, they make an L, a 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your elbows to your hip bones. Don't forget about your cobra's tail, keep your feet together, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, push your feet down, hands down, look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Try to find a moment for breath and stillness between every set of every posture. Second set, bring your chin forward, place your hands flat on the floor so your little fingers are in line with your deltoids, all 5 fingers together. Zip up your legs, lock your legs, look up and lift. Notice if the shoulders are tensing up, roll the shoulders back and down. It's a really great way to stretch the fascia on the chest, while at the same time strengthen all of the muscles that surround the back. This posture and the next 3 are called the spine strengthening series. They're so good for back health. Like this is, for me at least, the real need of the class, helping you to get out of any sort of back pain, especially if you sit at a desk all day or tend to hunch forward. Lock your legs, keep your neck long, press your hands down, lift your chest up. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Locust Shalabhasana, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you as best you can. One day pinky fingers touch. Spread your fingers wide. Lock your right leg, point your right toes. Lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. Lengthen and lift. Change, right leg down, relax your right leg. Lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Root down through your knuckles rather than pushing your wrists down. Really push your palms down. Lock your left leg, lift your heel up, change left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin in a little bit, mouth on your mat. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide, mouth down. Zip up your legs, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. Come up. Everybody come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Mouth down, shoulders down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, lift your thighs up. Change slowly, lower down. Bring your arms out. Look to the right and take a breath. Eyes open, mouth closed. Inhale through your nose, stretching your back. Exhale through your nose, letting everything relax down to the floor. Second set, chin forward, arms straight, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you, spread your fingers wide, walk your right leg, point your right toes, lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lock your leg, 5, point your toes, 4, shoulders down, 3, lift up, 2, 1, change, right leg down, relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up for 10, eyes open, 9, 8, shoulders down, 7, 6, point your toes, 5, relax your face, 4, lift your heel, 3, hold, 2, 1, change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin in a little bit, mouth on your mat so there's no wrinkles on your neck. Bring your arms a little closer, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. So mouth down, shoulders down. Make sure you're pushing your fingertips down, not just your wrists. Shoulders down, triceps tight, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, lift your thighs up. Change slowly with control, lower down, arms out. Look to the left and let that one go. Purna Shalabhasana, full locust, chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up, and lift, arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor, beautiful, like a 747 taking off, just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air, look up to the ceiling where eyes go, body knows to follow, lock your legs, lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, maybe whole left ear on your mat, maybe chin a little closer to your shoulder, starting to work into neck shoulder mobility. Second set, chin forward, arms out, perpendicular to the body, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, look up, and lift. So we are really opening through the shoulders and chest, and we're strengthening all of the muscles that surround the back. In Cobra pose, we lifted the chest. In locust, we lifted the legs. In full locust, we're lifting chest and legs at once, strengthening your back using your own body weight. Thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, slowly lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, maybe whole right ear on your mat, maybe chin a little closer to shoulder. Beautiful, Dhanurasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with the index fingers. You can also grab one foot in the first set, switch it out, second set. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Good. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips. Try to get your thighs off the floor. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, inhale.
Exhale. Always returning back to that breath, back to that stillness. Second set, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet or opposite foot from the outside, thumbs with index fingers. Start with knees and feet close together, wrists straight. So rather than, palming your feet, it's an upper fingertip strength exercise. Point your toes, squeeze your buns, look up and kick into your hands. Again, notice if your wrists are bending, you're gonna bring the insides of the wrists closer together so the wrists and shoulders are in line, knees a little closer together so the ankles, knees, and hips are in line. Point your toes, keep your neck long so you're not dropping your head all the way back, but you're also not looking down towards the floor. Look up to the ceiling, touch your toes to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly, lower down, look to your left, right here on your mat, let that one go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. I'm gonna show you from the side. Start in tabletop, open your knees, open your feet, point your toes back. And as you're ready, walk your hands back, sink your hips down. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, lengthen the neck spine, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. You do not need to go all the way into this posture to receive the benefits. The goal is to stretch the toes, ankles, knees, quads, hips, right? Sometimes just a little bit does that. A little bit goes a long way, never forcing the body. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So it's never about like getting deep into a posture, right? It's not even about like doing better, like getting deeper than last class, right? It's really just about breathing and stretching a little bit, right? Moving in a way that feels good, that feels sustainable, moving in a way that makes you feel good after class. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, come to the top of your mat, second set, can open, start actually knees, feet together, and then open your feet, and then start to sink your hips down. So one day knees stay together the whole time. From here, put your palms on your soles, right elbow, left elbow, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, maybe other elbow on top. This is easy, walk your shoulders back closer to your hips, to lift your chest higher like a natural human bridge. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, turn around, Savasana, letting everything stretch out to the floor. Get a nice rush of blood through the hips, the knees, the ankles, and toes. Legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Good, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Krimasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. Big stretch up, and slowly with control go down. Chin away from your chest, forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down. Keep your arms active, elbows and wrists off the floor. Chin slightly away from your chest so that your neck is nice and long. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up. Arms with ears, very nice. Arms down, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. So sometimes, when I have a tight back, I'll skip the first few sit-ups, but then I'll try one right around here. So if you haven't tried to sit up in a while, you're always welcome to just like give it a go and see what happens. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Beautiful. Okay, come to the back of your mat, second set, half tortoise. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up, and slowly with control go down. Take your time. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, arms with ears, very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Conversely, if you always do the sit-ups and you notice that after class you feel a little bit achy, the sit-up should be the first thing that you remove from your practice. They are really good for toning the core, but especially if you have like a history of slip discs, they can be kind of jarring. So you're always welcome to skip the sit-ups. The sit-ups, like everything else we do in class, are optional, so you can roll off to the side here, or legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, okay. Come to the top of your mat, camel, ustrasana, or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, look up, lift your nose, lift your chin. One day head goes back. Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here, or when you're ready, right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward. Lift your chest up, drop your head back. Change, put your hands on your back. Press yourself up carefully with control. Stretch up at the top, sit down, turn around, Savasana. So it's healing compression to the spine, healing extension through the front of the body, right? Can feel intense when we're in it, but as long as it's not like painful, if it's a little or a lot intense, that's okay, right? This posture releases some tension from the body. It shouldn't feel kind of weird when you're going through it, but after class makes us stand a little taller. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Enjoy the stretch between back bends, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Okay, good. Come to the top of your mat, second set camel. If you have tight knees, you can roll up your mats. There's extra padding under your knees. You can also open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between your knees, still 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, drop your head back. You can stay here or go back halfway. Option to stay here or reach back, maybe grab your heels, push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back. And when you're ready, change. Put your hands on your back, press yourself up, stretch up at the top, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Letting everything stretch out. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat for Rabbit Sasangasana. So after that stimulating back bend, we're going to do a calming and cooling forward fold. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. So because this is a rounded spine posture, you do want to take care, especially if you have an achy back or a history of slip discs. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, reach back, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up, lock your arms. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. If this feels too intense for your back, you can always keep your hips down on your heels, still pulling on the heels, lift the shoulders up, squeeze the heels together, pull your abdomen in, round your spine. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl. So you want to come out of it with the same care that you went into it. Head up last, very nice, turn around. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. This is often a posture that I observe people kind of like making haste to come out of. And that's for a lot of reasons, right? Number one is that it's at the end of class, like, you know, maybe our mental fortitude is like gone down a little bit or our awareness goes down a little bit. But this is not a posture to like rush out of. Make sure your hips come down first and then you uncurl while still holding onto your heels, right? So you want to take it step by step. It's much safer for the back than just kind of like whipping yourself back up. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, so pay attention step by step to how you go into it, and that's how you want to come out of it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. So if you're going in with a rounded spine, hands on heels, you want to go out with a rounded spine. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lift your shoulders up, suck your stomach in, round your spine. Bring your hips back down to your heels first. Pull on your heels and slowly pull yourself out. Vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up, last. Good. Change, turn around, Savasana. Take a breath. Legs together, arms over your head. Flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Try to keep your heels on the floor. Nice turn, come to the middle of your mat. Janushirasana, head to knee pose, one set. Right leg out, left leg in, two legs make an L. Inhale your arms over your head, big stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. If your forehead and knee don't touch, you can bend your right leg as much as you need, knee and head together. Slowly over time, you're gonna press the heel forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, heel off the floor, elbows to floor, suck your stomach in, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, big stretch up. Turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. Slowly press your heel forward, flex your toes back, breathe through your nose, elbows down, stomach in, right rib cage down, right sit bone down. Evenly distribute your body weight on both sit bones so both sides of your back can round. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lie down and sit up. Beautiful Paschimottanasana stretching. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out a little bit, lock your legs, puff up your chest and fold. Stomach to thighs pull, chest and knees stretch. One day toes and head touch. Change, come on up, stay seated, spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to left knee corner. You can also keep your left leg long in front of you. Right hand close behind you like a second spine. Left arm up and over, grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance. You can also reach behind you, catch your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist and twist and twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs. Bend your right leg on the floor, touch left heel to right knee, left arm behind you, right arm up and over. Push the knee out of the way. Try to grab a right knee with right hand. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist. If you can't grab your knee yet, maybe grab your mat so there's something that you can hold on to here as you twist. You can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you, catching right thigh with left hand. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. It is that rare miracle where we are going to get out of class on time. Go team, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat space, sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs, Kapalbhati breathing. You'll exhale through your mouth as you pull your abdomen in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. This posture, this breathing exercise, I should say, is really good for your lungs, your digestion, your abdominal wall. Think about pushing any last stuff out of your lungs, any pollen, any like air particles. Sit up nice and tall, lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall, arms straight, shoulders down, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Savasana. You can close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. Take up as much or as little space as you want. And take a deep, life-giving breath. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Feel your chest rise.
Slow exhale through your nose, feel your chest fall. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are so very alive.